What's the mood in the locker room, man?
Um, I'd have to say people are kind of down a little bit after the loss, but I feel like people are just ready to attack these last 4 games, kind of just see where we just stay after that.
So like Kansas State or BYU, it was like you played your best football,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kansas State obviously not so much. Kind of what was the difference between the two?
Um, I'd have to say we just kind of had a slow start because BYU game defense went first. We had a pick six, so I feel like that kind of just set the tone for us the game. And K-State, they kind of just marched down first couple of drives and scored. So I feel like those two differences kind of were the reason the games played out.
Against Kansas State, was there something that they showed that you guys really didn't see on film before you played them?
Nah, we just kind of knew that they were a good team. They were just going to scheme us up. It was kind of like quarterback run game. They could get a +1 if they blocked the running back. So they do things like that. So it was kind of just, we just had to make plays, and we didn't.
What do you kind of do this week, this being the bye week? What do you guys do to get better?
I know the coaches, aren't really treating this like a bye week. We're going to still attack practices and stuff and just get better.
How was practice Sunday?
It was good. We kind of had a little thud scrimmage period at the end, which I feel was good for the people who needed it.
Is that something that y'all really haven't done this year, as much hitting on a Sunday?
Yeah, more so it's kind of just like corrections, and then we'll do like some one-on-ones and just indie, but kind of switch it up knowing we have a bye week.
And then approaching Texas Tech, obviously they're kind of similar to you guys. They probably are better than their record shows, like
Mm-hmm.
you guys as well. What are your kind of thoughts going into that game?
We're kind of both in that same spot, so I feel like we really just have to push these last few games just to get bowl eligible and stuff. So I feel like that's kind of just the mindset.
How are you feeling right now at linebacker? Do you feel like you're playing it well, or how much do you think you still have to improve on?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing well. I feel like I've been improving game to game, but at the same time, I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I still need to see and just haven't even experienced yet at linebacker.
Is the things that are happening, are they little things, or the bad things that are happening, are they little things, or are they easily corrected? How do you guys go about doing
Yeah,
those
they're
things?
like easy things that we can correct, just small mental mistakes. Things like people are supposed to box plays and they spill it and it goes an extra 5 yard, extra 10 yards, and it's little things like that just stack on drives and just doesn't get us off the field, and that kind of messes us up.
Yeah, and last question for me is that you guys are 4-4. Obviously, you didn't expect that going into that. You mentioned bowl eligible. What is the goal moving forward here coming out of this?
Obviously, I'd say bowl eligible, but we kind of just taking it one game at a time, because at the end of the day, we just got to focus on Texas Tech first and then focus on the next game after that, and then we should just look up and it'll just automatically be in.
Okay.